Hello, this is Mark here, and I thought I'd just start doing a few videos on um, my new theme park from Planet Coaster 2, Willow Gardens. Might just do sort of 10-minute videos showing off different sections of the park and maybe, yeah, do a build along or play along as we go at some point. I really don't have much of a plan, which probably isn't a good idea, but uh, yeah, I kind of was building my park and I've posted a few POVs, but uh, you can only so much in a POV, so I thought I'd yeah, just do a little video here and there to talk you through Willow Gardens. So yeah, please forgive me. This is my first ever video I've done, so I may babble or be a tad incoherent at some points. But yeah, hopefully you're able to just get a glimpse of my little park that I've built. This is my first sort of project that I started in Planet Coaster. My first thing that I ever did in Planet Coaster 2, was this log flume here. For some reason, in Australia, we have a two wide log flume in Queensland called Wild West Falls, and it's a great ride. And all throughout Planet Coaster 1, I kind of was wanting to get just one of these two across log flumes, because I just feel like, to me, I like that they're the best. I think that they're the best sort of like way of doing like a forward-facing boat water ride. I'm not a huge fan of the straddle log flumes. I like being able to just sort of sit and pull a lap bar in front of me. Anyway, so that's sort of what started this project. I didn't intend for it really to be a garden space theme park, but I decided that because this is sort of lush, I think as I was building, as I was seeing how things looked, and particularly these willow trees, I decided that I wanted to create the log flume in this sort of very like rolling hills type setting. Yeah, so I kind of built a little mountain around it, and yeah, created this flume. I kind of liked the idea of having this sort of thrilling ride in this sort of really serene area. I mean, it's not that thrilling, but yeah, I like the juxtaposition of something really thrilling against something really pretty and wholesome. Anyway, so that's kind of where this park started and where the idea of it being sort of a garden space park began. And so, yeah, I kind of thought, oh, well, I'll make it sort of a relatively generic park, but yeah, just put all these rides in amongst sort of a very pretty garden setting. This is the front gates. I still need to sort of develop this area a bit, but yeah, I really like all these new sort of scenery items with the nice sort of brick and the what are these called again? I've completely forgot what they're called. Wisteria, that's it. Wisteria hanging down. Yeah, hanging over just to establish the setting. And in the front plaza, I sort of tried to sort of like try my hand in building a little bit. I've got a love-hate relationship with building in Planet Closer. I'm just not very apt to what buildings look like in my mind, so I need to try hard. And I'm still not completely happy with how these look, but I think they suffice and they don't look too bad. But yeah, I mean, you see other YouTubers doing amazing things with building and making them look like photorealistic, and I think in my brain I kind of want to get to that point, but I also, for me, I want to have fun, and I think that would drive me crazy. So yeah, I just have come to sort of a midpoint with that. And you know, the more you do it, the better you get at it. And these days, I'm now starting to look at buildings in the real world to see how I can adapt them to my park to make a sort of realistic looking park. Anyway, so this was a fountain that I made. I made this sort of before everything else in this entry plaza. I just used it, obviously, with the tiered sort of... I don't actually even know if these are supposed to be elevated or not, but just use the waterfall settings, and I think I really actually do quite like the water effects in this game. I'll come to think of it, I probably need to put a little splash setting at the bottom of this fountain as well. At first I was a little bit worried about how the water looks. I mean, on the surface it kind of doesn't look, but like when you move back and when the light hits it, if I can make it do that, I kind of like how the light reflects off the ripples. I think that's quite nice. And it does have all the water has a very blue sort of cartoonish way, or hue, whatever. Which I really don't mind because just reminds me of sort of like the Roller Coaster Tycoon cover art with the water. I think it was like a raft ride. On that cover with this sort of like very cartoon sort of blue looking water. So I think that's okay. I think some people may not like that it doesn't sort of show through, doesn't sort of adapt with the trough that you're using or the color of the trough that you're using. So but who knows what will happen in the future. I've put in a lot of pleas for them to do something with the log rides and the limitations with that. You know, you only get a certain angle with the log ride. You can't adjust the length of the pull out or the descent into the drop. So yeah, but you know, it's better than nothing and better than they've looked, you know, in any other game. So yeah, again, I love that they've added this 2 across log flume. Anyway, sorry, back to the entrance. If I get distracted, I really do apologize. That's just how my brain works. Sorry if it's very disorientating. So I built sort of like I guess, classical sort of building to play in with the garden setting. It was also just experimenting with something a little bit more ornate. Sure, I don't think it looks too bad. It's not perfect, but I shouldn't be a perfectionist. And this has they have fire in them. I think I did it while I was paused, and it kind of just looked like it released a nice sort of calm light up, but they have fire, so I'm not sure if I'd want fire for my information stand. These need to be open. Yet to decorate in here. I think I'm just concentrating on doing all the outside of the buildings first, and then doing inside sort of details later. I'm hoping that although that's probably what I'm pretty sure. Are we getting a theme makers toolkit? I think we are. Hopefully we'll get some, like store stands and stuff like that for this things like this shop, because at the moment I've got nothing and I don't have the patience to make my own. So this is the entry plaza, the merry-go-round in the middle. I've got little gelato stand here. I'm kind of trying to do the classic thing in theme parks where you've got sort of like a store and just like a scaled down version of a building with sort of like forced perspective. So that's like a little thing. A little shop front with a little facade on it. And just like a latte love coffee shop here. Tried doing like a spire thing here. So that's just got some tables in it and still haven't fitted it out yet, but just been experimenting with the planters and just getting also used to the different materials we're working with as well. So this is the front plaza. I might just leave it there for today. I'll probably do these maybe weekly. This is the start of my Willow Gardens walkthrough. Thanks for watching. Apologies again if I rambled a bit. Feel free to like the video, leave a comment, perhaps even subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.